Good morning, my name is Jeremiah with Affordable Mobility Solutions. Today I'm shooting a video of our 2015 Dodge Grand Caravan wheelchair mobility accessible van. You can see with the key fob here I can operate both power sliding doors, the rear trunk hatch. You can see the van's kneeling, it's squatting down. That lessens the angle when you come into the van, and the power ramp folds out. The ramp itself is 30.5 inches wide, 800-pound weight capacity, 52 inches coming inside the van, 57 inches once you're inside the van. Has that carbon fiber floor, easy to keep clean if you get mud or spill something on it. Those back seats look like they've hardly ever been sat in. I've got upgraded retractable tie downs with your shoulder harness there. You can also operate the ramp inside the vehicle. It's got two removable front seats, so say you wanted to put your wheelchair up here and transfer over to the driver's seat, and you could drive yourself around. You don't have to wait on rides anymore. You don't have to inconvenience family member or friends. This has that option. Or you can put a wheelchair up there, one back here. You could hold two wheelchairs at a time. So it allows a lot of versatility. Has your rear air controls. The headliner looks great. Dash looks great. No cracks or holes in the dash. Steering wheel controls so you can keep your eyes on the road. It's got, you can hook the Bluetooth up here, sync your phone, auxiliary cord, dual climate control, rear air controls, plenty of plug-ins for your electronics. Got your cup holders up here, and you can also operate the conversion. Center button right there, and you can also do all the power doors up here as well. I'm going to shut them with a key fob so I can get out of here. But you can see, I'll shut the trunk, and we've got our spare tires underneath there. You'll see it in the pictures. Quick walk around to the van. Very clean. It's got 4 brand new tires on it. These are Firestone high dollar tires. It's got about $1,200–1,300 in tires on this thing. They're brand new. Tinted windows in the rear, tinted windows in the rear. It's got your roof rack in case you want to do any traveling, and that door shuts tight. That's one thing you definitely want to make sure of if you buy a power ramp and door, that's shutting properly, and it does. Got a little chip in the paint right there, but overall super clean van. This is an Caravan conversion. It's not a perfect van, but it's been very well taken care of. It's hard to find a dent or scratch on the body of this thing. I'm not saying it's perfect, but whoever had it took great care of it. That's the exact kind of vans that we're looking for. And I will show you the VIN number. That way you know I have the vehicle here in my possession. This is not some internet scam. Check out this VIN number right here. Always make sure you get a video of that so you don't get scammed. Okay, what I do with that VIN number, run a Carfax report on every one of our vehicles. You can see just 2 owners. Shows minor to moderate damage. I'm going to go over that in detail with you here in just a minute. Don't freak out. Carfax shows no salvage, junk, rebuilt, fire, flood, hail, or lemon brands on the title. They show no total loss. So this is not one of the super risky salvage or rebuilt titles. This is a clean title. Carfax shows no structural damage or airbag deployment. So I will buy a vehicle that's been in an accident, or has some minor to moderate damage, as long as maybe a bumper has been painted or they replace some headlights. I'm not afraid to do that. I don't want to deal with something that has structural frame damage. I don't want to deal with airbag deployed. So this van has neither of those, just has some body work done to it. Not a big deal. Carfax shows odometer's accurate. We'll go over that. No open recall. As we scroll down here, it shows in 2018 damage to the right front. Shows minor. So minor damage on Carfax, I believe, is under $500. So very minor damage. March 2021 damage to left front, damage to right front, damage to rear. Sounds like someone may have gotten sandwiched a little bit, but again, no airbags, no frame, just had some body work done to it. As the pictures in the video show, the van's been repaired properly. It looks good. And also, no matter who you do business with, check them out online, look at their reviews, find us on eBay. 1,165 transactions, 100% positive feedback. 1,165 people said we did them right, and 0 people said we did them wrong. Also, find whoever you're doing business with online. Make sure they are a real company. You can find us on Google. Look at our reviews, 4.8 out of 5 stars. I hear people all the time complaining about mobility dealerships doing them dirty. And look up those dealerships online. They have 1 and 2 and 3 star reviews. And that's kind of like, what did you expect was going to happen? So if you want 5-star service with 5-star vans, give me a call. Okay, back to the interior of the vehicle. I'm a non-smoker. I can smell smoke from a mile away. No signs of any smoke or unusual odors in this van. The power driver's seat works great. Got this black cloth interior. Very clean. And like I mentioned, you can open all the power sliding doors and trunk hatch right up there. I'm opening up this sliding door. I know you've already seen back here Just giving you a little different perspective, a little different view of the layout of these, because a lot of you probably never seen inside the mobility van. So just want you to know what you're looking at. We do have one key. We've got the emergency key fob that'll unlock the doors and do the, that's not even cut, that won't do anything. So we got one key. If you want us to get additional keys made on your dime, we can sure do so. Oh, one of my favorite features about this van, lock it, hit the remote start. Remote start button twice. The van fires right up. That remote start is great not only for winter time if you want to come out to a nice warm vehicle, but it's also nice in the summer, come out to a nice air conditioned vehicle. So excuse me, remote start is definitely something you need. Okay, when I actually go to start the van up regularly, see how the dummy lights work. You hear that radio works. All the dummy lights work, and they all go out. There's no check engine lights on, no airbag lights. 45,814 miles. It's a nice low mileage vehicle. And also, I've got 3 mechanics that work for me. We test everything on these vans before they hit my lot. We do not just run them through the car wash and put them on the lot like most people do. That's why I make these videos. You can see the power mirrors work, power windows. We test the power locks, the heat, air, cruise, belts, hoses, brakes, suspension, steering. Replace fluids as needed. Back windows back there work. You know, if you've been out used car shopping, whether it's a mobility van or standard vehicle, you know, pardon me, you get there and they don't tell you the whole story. They didn't tell you about the big dent in the door. They didn't tell you about the check engine light. That is not how we do business here. Underneath the hood is a 3.6 V6 engine, idles smoothly. No signs of any damage, no signs of any leaks. The battery's got a March of 2022 sticker on it, so a fairly new battery, and it purrs like a kitten. As I crawl underneath the van, much of the same. Very clean, no signs of any bent metal from an accident, no signs of any fluid leaks, no signs of any rust, you know, from being up north or being in a flood. I'm not opposed to buying vehicles that were titled, say, in New York. I think this one was at one point, as long as I can check the undercarriage to make sure it's not all rusted out. And that's what I'm doing here for you. That's the number one mistake people make when buying a used vehicle. They assume things. They assume because it looks nice in pictures. They just assume because it's got 45,000 miles on it. They assume it runs and drives good. They assume it's not all rusted out underneath. And I tell you what, go check out my competition. Do they show you pictures, much less videos of the undercarriage? Do they show you a Carfax report? Do they show you their reputation online? And there's a reason they don't show you the undercarriage. They buy a lot of these from New York and Chicago that are super rusted out. They take a can of spray paint and they cover it up and they sell it to you. And by the way, a little scratch right here. Again, I hope you can tell I'm being honest with you. But they sell it to you. And I tell you what, folks, if you bought a vehicle that's got major rust damage on the frame, you've now compromised the integrity of the frame. If you get in an accident, that's very dangerous. It could be deadly. Not only that, but if you buy a vehicle that won't pass inspection in your state because it's got too much rust, you've just bought a paperweight. If you can't register it, if it won't pass inspection, you can't drive it. So demand a detailed video like this. Demand a Carfax report. Go online, look up the reputation, find out who you're buying from, make sure you're buying from a reputable dealer. And lastly, demand a warranty. This van comes with a 90-day, 3,000-mile drivetrain plus warranty. Good at any shop in the United States, so it's good all over the country. Do not risk buying as is. Demand those 4 things and you're off to a good start, or you can just call me because I already offer them. Okay, the final portion of the video, I always like to get the vans out on a test drive, give them some gas so you can hear the engine run, feel the transmission shift through all the gears, and you know, whether you take advantage of our free shipping in the lower 48 states, or if you come in and drive this Caravan home, we've done our due diligence, we've made sure it's roadworthy. See if I can get up to about 70. Yeah, 70 miles an hour there. Steering wheel is nice and straight, no unusual vibration or noise. Van runs and drives very nice down the highway. With all that being said, please keep in mind this is a used vehicle. We strongly recommend an affordable extended warranty past the 90 days we already offer with every used vehicle. Protects not only the van but also the conversion. Talk to me about how you can affordably protect your investment long term. Also, keep in mind we don't have any hidden fees. A lot of these dealers have a real nice price online. What they don't tell you about is their hidden administrative fees, their document fees, their tag fees. They've got them all in the fine print, or they don't even tell you about them until it's time to close the deal. So be sure to ask about those. Also, keep in mind they don't have free shipping like we do. Shipping a vehicle across the country or even just a few states away is not cheap. So be sure you check on shipping as well, because when you start adding shipping and all the hidden fees, next thing you know, that real nice price you saw online jumps $3,000 or $4,000 more than the price you originally saw. So our price is to get the van to your door, no hidden fees. And my question to you, if someone's not telling you the real price of the vehicle, they've got a bunch of hidden fees, get more money on the back end, what else are they hiding? Is it salvage title? Is it mechanical issues? Is it flood damage? You know, I don't know. I just know, unfortunately, the car business is a very dirty business. Transparency is key, and people that are hiding something on the front end are probably going to be hiding something on the back end. So be aware of that while you're out shopping. A nice hard brake. No grinding, no squeaking, no unusual brake noise or vibration. So once again, exactly what we're looking for. And if you want to give us a phone call, 316-262-VANS. That's 316-262-8267. If 8267. If texting is easier for you, 316-518-4377. My name's Jeremiah. I am the owner. You now have my cell phone number. I challenge you to ask the competition, especially those really big companies, are they dedicated enough to customer service to give you the owner's cell phone number? Or do you have to call and talk to somebody, never get a call back, be put on hold, and play that phone tag game? So if you want the owner's cell phone number, you got mine. And if you do want to call the competition and talk to a used car salesman who's going to call you 5 times a day to ask if you're ready to make a deal, you go right on ahead and enjoy that. If you want absolutely zero pressure sales, I'm here to give you information, let you make the best decision for you, your family, or your business. Give me a call. That's why I'm here. I promise you, I'm going to sell this Caravan whether you buy it or not. There's absolutely zero pressure sales here. And if you do want to see, or if we do want to apply for financing, we do offer financing. We can send an application to your phone or email address. If computers aren't your thing, pick up the phone, give me a call. It won't take 5 minutes. We're happy to take an application over the phone. And yes, we do take trade-ins, even from across the country. Call me. I can explain how that works, whether standard or mobility van. Call me. I'll fill you in. And if you'd like to see our entire inventory with detailed videos just like this, free Carfax reports on every one of our vehicles, and dozens of pictures, so you know exactly what you're getting, no surprises, check out our website 24 hours a day at www.mobility316.com. That's mobility316.com. And as always, thank you so much for checking out Affordable Mobility Solutions, where mobility is affordable. Call us today. One safety feature I forgot to tell you about, it's got the park assist. So it doesn't have a backup camera, but I've got a light pole in my rear view mirror. Can you see it right there? So as I back up, see it's beeping, let me know something's back there. So you got your technology to help you parking and things like that. So a great safety feature. I wanted to make sure I added that.